Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. If you've already picked a solid element and clan in Ninja Time, then you're probably wondering about the best family to pair with them. After all, matching families with your setup is key to unlocking some powerful abilities and really maximizing your potential in the game. But here's the thing, not all families are created equal. Some give you that extra edge, while others, well, let's just say they're not the best choice for taking down tough opponents. So, today we're diving into a Ninja Time families tier list to help you make the best call when it's time to reroll. We've broken down the families into different tiers so you can easily figure out which ones are worth your time and which ones you might want to skip. Stick around and let's get you set up for success in the world of Ninja Time. Grab your gear and let's get started. I'm quickly moving on to the video and I'm ranking families in Ninja Time. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of tier list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching.
A very small portion of the audience is subscribed to the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe if you like these types of videos. Thanks.
The families in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Bug, Shadow, Expansion, Soul, and Healer. Let's dive into some of the underdog families in Ninja Time. Sure, we all know the powerhouse families, but today we're talking about the C tier families, the ones that might not be top tier contenders, but still bring some interesting perks to the table. So buckle up, we're about to break down what these families offer and why you might want to give them a shot anyway. First up, we've got the Bug clan. Now, this clan may not get all the love in the world, but it's got some solid stats. With a plus 25% increased damage for Bug clan units, you're definitely packing a punch. Plus, they get a nice plus 10% vitality and a little extra plus 10% chakra. It's like a ninja bug bite that leaves a mark. While it's a rare family with only a 15% chance to find, it's worth considering if you're after that extra boost to your damage and resilience. Next, let's talk about Shadow Clan. These sneaky ninjas might not scream powerhouse, but they've got something to offer. They come with plus 25% increased damage, which is pretty solid for dealing with enemies in stealth mode. On top of that, they get a hefty plus 20% chakra boost. This means you'll be able to keep your energy up and your attacks sharp. The 15% rare drop rate makes them a bit harder to get, but hey, a ninja's gotta earn their stripes, right? Now, Expansion Clan might not be at the top, but they do have some handy stats, especially if you're looking for some extra tankiness. With plus 25% increased damage, you can deal some decent blows, and the plus 20% vitality boost helps you take hits without dropping too quickly. If you're looking for a bit of resilience with your offense, Expansion Clan might be the hidden gem you didn't know you needed. It's also a rare drop, so you've got a bit of a hunt ahead of you. Then there's Soul Clan, which is, let's face it, pretty average. Sure, they've got the plus 25% increased damage bonus, which is a good damage output, but the plus 10% chakra might not feel like a huge difference. It's a common family though, with a 69% drop rate, meaning you're more likely to find them during your travels. Don't expect them to do anything groundbreaking, but if you're in a pinch, they can hold their own just fine. Healer Clan also fits into the common category with a plus 25% increased damage boost and a 10% vitality bonus. While they aren't going to blow anyone away, they're decent if you're looking for a balanced fighter who can both take and dish out damage. They're not flashy, but sometimes it's the reliable ones you end up leaning on the most, right? Again, with that 69% chance to find them, they're a solid pick if you're looking to fill a spot in your roster. So, while these families might not be the first picks for hardcore players, they've definitely got something to offer in certain situations. Whether it's extra damage, better survivability, or just having some variety in your lineup, don't write them off just yet. Sometimes, those underdog families can surprise you when the stakes are high. The families in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, White Eyes, Bone, and Dog. Alright, let's talk about the B tier Ninja Time families. These families might not be at the top of the food chain, but they sure bring some solid perks to the table. If you're looking for a little extra edge in battle without diving into the flashy S tier, then these are the clans you might want to check out. First up, we have the White Eyes clan. What sets them apart? Well, they get a nice plus 25% damage boost, which is pretty sweet when you need to dish out some extra hurt on your opponents, and on top of that, they have 3% vitality, making them more resilient than you might expect. You'll find them as a mythic rarity, so they're a bit harder to come by, but if you manage to unlock one, they're definitely worth considering. Next, let's talk about the Bone clan. They also get a plus 25 damage boost, so they're not slacking in that department. But what makes them stand out is the plus 40% vitality. This little bump makes them tougher in a fight, allowing them to survive longer than some other families. You'll usually find them in the epic rarity, which means you'll be seeing them more often than the mythic white eyes. They're a reliable pick if you want to be tough and deal damage at the same time. Last but not least, we have the Dog Clan. The Dog Clan's big perk, movement speed. With a 1.5 speed boost, you can zip around the battlefield like nobody's business. They also get that plus 25% damage boost, so it's not all about speed. These dogs can still pack a punch. They're a rare rarity, so you'll encounter them more frequently than the others, and they make a great choice for players who want to get in, deal some damage, and then dash out before anyone can catch them. So there you have it. Each of these B tier families has something unique going for them. Whether you're looking for extra vitality, damage, or movement speed, these guys can hold their own while giving you a few nice bonuses to play around with. The families in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Red Eyes, Wood, Fighter, and Uzumaki. Alright, let's dive right into some of the powerhouse Ninja Time families that are seriously shaking things up in the game. These A tier families aren't just good, they're flat out dominant. Whether you're aiming for raw damage or stacking up that sweet vitality and chakra, these families have got you covered. Trust me, if you're not rocking one of these, you might want to rethink your strategy. First up, we have the Red Eyes family. Now this one is all about turning up the heat. You get plus a 25% increased damage for the Red Eyes clan and a solid plus 20% boost with fire element attacks. So if you're looking to melt through opponents with fiery rage, this family is definitely a top contender. And the cherry on top, it's a mythic tier family with just a 1% chance to get them, which makes them even more of a prize. Next, let's talk about Wood, a family that truly balances offense with survival. Not only do you get plus 25% increased damage for the Wood clan, but they also throw in plus 20% vitality and plus 20% chakra. This means you're going to be dishing out damage while also staying pretty tanky, all while keeping your chakra high for those big attacks. And yes, it's a mythic family too. So if you manage to snag this one, you're gonna be a serious threat. Then there's Fighter, and oh boy, do they bring the power. A plus 25% damage boost for the Fighter clan and a hefty plus 30% vitality boost means you're going to hit hard and stay standing longer. But here's the kicker, Fighter gives you a 1.5x damage multiplier with taijutsu. That's some serious firepower if you're using those physical skills. And at legendary tier, it's not as rare as some, but it's still a prize family for those looking to get the most out of their combat. Let's not forget about Uzumaki, one of the most famous families for a reason. They give you a plus a 25% damage boost for the Uzumaki clan, plus a wild plus 100% chakra increase. If you're the type who loves to spam abilities and overwhelm your opponents, Uzumaki is perfect for you. It's an epic tier family, which makes it a bit more common, but still incredibly valuable if you want to maximize your chakra and keep those jutsus flying. So, whether you're looking to crank up your damage, boost your survivability, or go wild with chakra, these A-tier Ninja Time families offer exactly what you need. Each of them brings something unique to the table, and choosing the right one could be the key to tipping the scales in your favor. Keep these families in mind as you build your ultimate ninja team, and watch as you rise to the top. The families in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Purple Eyes, Yellow Thunder, and Monkey. Alright, let's dive into some of the most powerful families in Ninja Time, shall we? These families bring some serious heat with their unique buffs, and trust me, you'll want to pay attention if you're looking to dominate the battlefield. First up, we've got the Purple Eyes clan. This one's all about speed, vitality, and chakra. With a whopping plus 25% damage boost for the clan, paired with 2x movement speed, you're going to be zooming around, dodging attacks, and hitting like a truck. And don't forget that extra plus 50% vitality and chakra. You'll be tanking hits and regenerating energy faster than most, with a sweet 0.5% divine chance to top it all off. It's basically like you're playing on another level of ninja. Next, we've got the Yellow Thunder clan, which is all about power and chakra. A solid plus 25% damage boost for the clan means you're already packing a punch. But that 2x movement speed, that's huge, especially for quick getaways or closing the distance to your enemy. The plus 30% chakra boost lets you spam those high damage abilities even faster, making you a threat that no one can escape. Add in that 5% legendary chance and suddenly, you're feeling like you're in a whole new tier of play. This clan's fast, deadly, and a perfect pick if you want to keep your opponents on their toes. And then there's the Monkey Clan, which brings a whole different kind of power to the table. With plus almost 5% damage for the clan and plus 20% damage with all elements, you're looking at a ninja who can adapt to just about any situation. But what really stands out here is that extra plus 20% vitality and chakra. Whether you're tanking hits or need to keep spamming your special moves, you've got the resources to do both. Throw in that 5% legendary chance and you've got yourself a seriously formidable clan. This one's perfect if you want to dish out massive damage and keep yourself going strong throughout the fight. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.